Grand Rising, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. This is Lighthouse, where we light the way. My name is Light, and I'd like to thank my A-team and the Divine for allowing me to be a crystal clear channel. If you find this message, it was meant for you. I'm going to ring the bell. Alrighty, everybody. I hope everybody's well. Excuse me. Today's date is April 30th. Today is Wednesday, April 30th. The time is 8:41 a.m. It's probably 8:42 by now. A.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, please excuse me. Clearing your throat is your throat is significant. So, believe in your own magic is the name of this reading. I have a few notes. I got notes, channel messages, and then the cards. So, before I started this reading today, shout out to my family, people, and ancestors from my country, the land of wood and water. My native country, where I was born, is the United States, so that's always going to be my primary flag. The secondary / primary flag. I went to primary school in Jamaica. I was 4 years old. I want to say, I can't remember the name of the school. Anyway, they said Hagley Park, Jamaica's coming in heavy. Hagley Park Road, Halfway Tree, Constant Spring Road. Flatbridge is coming in very heavy, and the water, like I've been explaining, the marine spirits are very upset. When I go on my Instagram page, IG is very heavy. They said IG, maybe somebody initials IG, Kingston 17, Harbor. They said somebody was harboring somebody. What movie I was watching something last night, and they kept on talking about harboring. Daddy's Home 2, the second movie. Okay, so they're showing me Harbor View is coming in Flatbridge. That's what I was talking about. The marine spirits are heavy. Harbor cities or places where the water is, they show me the Mediterranean islands, the Amalfi Coast, Greece, stuff like that. Italy, Jamaica's coming in heavy. Kingston 17. I haven't been to Harbor View in a long time. Maybe somebody is 17. The letter Q is significant. 17 is a star card. You are a star in your ancestors' eyes, and I know I broke several ancestral chains. Now they said come back to Flatbridge. They said anybody who touched Flatbridge is going to have a flat line. Do not, you see the F? Do not touch that bridge. There's a lot of people that are passing away on that bridge, but if you know, you know. There are a lot of souls exiting the planet. They said Exeter, EXETER, they show me. And then they show me Granger, Boeing. Oh, Kawasaki, they show me heavy metal. And then they show me heavy metal music, loud. Let's get loud, let's get loud. They said Miami, Gloria Estefan, Jennifer Lopez, Miami is coming in. Like I said, the water. Like I said, keys, we keep keys. Flowers as a name, a florist. Be honest with yourself. Like I said, quit your day job. I don't know. They're saying 17 keys. I got the keys. I got, and then the future came out this morning. I was looking at the future card came out, so that's significant. And too much sauce. KFC is significant. Kentucky as a state, because that came out. Somebody called me from Kentucky. I don't know who it is. Left a voicemail, so that's significant. 6 and 3 is significant. And that's significant because for whatever it means for you, but they said speak up. Okay, so maybe somebody's speaking, a speaking arrangement, an orator, Public speaking is significant. 6'3", maybe somebody is 6'3", June 30, significant. 1963, they show me 1936, okay. But Flatbridge, they said a lot of people have tried a lot of things about that, you know, the bridge. They said, and then they said the bridge, I don't know, BDP or that 80s music. Okay, they said crime mob, a crime wave, and they show me crimson and clover. The clover card is out here. Joan Jett, they said Jet magazine, a runway. The movie Unbroken is significant, being captured by, they said behind enemy lines, the last castle, being captured by the enemy is significant. And then they show me the date again, 4:30 as a time and as a date. Missy Total. La 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 la, she's no competition, so tell her that you through her and you love me, and that's totally. They show me the emoji. Somebody's maybe, they said passing gas, flatulence. They said anatomy and physiology is significant. And of course, they show me EKG, flatline, works in a hospital, wear scrubs. TLC, no scrubs. TLC, they said the girl is mine, the boy is mine. Unbroken, Total Missy, Trippin' remix. Okay, black plastic is significant. Black plastic hanger. They said, oh, why a hanger? You know, I saw Medea. I've seen that movie so many times, and I didn't, you know, you're not, it doesn't matter how many times you see a movie or a TV show or something happening, you don't get what you're supposed to get until you get it. And even when you get it, you get a deeper truth every time you revisit the subject, which is the spiral is significant. I'm going to post, like I said, the post is significant. The male, they said the 6668. 666 is significant. 666 represents, do your homework. It's an angel number. They said, they show me 6 and 3. 63, 66 is significant. And look, they show me neon. Okay. And the number 63 significant. Card 6 and 3. Grades 6 and 3. Maybe somebody has a child. Look, they show me 6. Like I said, cancer patients, they said St. Jude. Prosthetic limbs are significant. They show me, what movie is that? The Fugitive. Yeah, prosthetics are significant. Maybe somebody makes prosthetics. I was just looking at IG, somebody making prosthetics. Earlier, two or three readings ago. Yeah, they're getting readings done on you and everything. 2 or 3 readings ago, what came through was people that make wigs for children with cancer and matching dolls. That came through. So they're showing me copper top. Copper is significant. Copper skin. Okay, yes. Oh, copper top Duracell Energizer. But what they're showing me, of course, battery significant. The plug. Caught off anything. You know, I'm weaning myself off of smoking right now. You know, they're telling me to tell you this. Because you're not alone. They're showing me it's not a great fit. No, it never was. And it certainly isn't anymore. But I'm just doing it out of habit, and that's not a good reason. They said terrible reason not to go. Very bad reason not to go. Cole is the last name. They said coleslaw. Be honest with yourself. You got caught in my field, neighbor. Hold on. See it here? A tranny. They said tranny. Have you Ella? Cinderella. Look at the blue. That Carolina blue kicks, hottest nigga on the block. They said used to wheelie bicycles since I was 6. And maybe that's what happened with the person's leg. They said soul surfer. Somebody had an accident. They were 6 years old. My grandpa is coming through right now. I don't know. He was a teenager, maybe 16. I don't know. We were told a lot of lies about, you know, everything. Our history, who we were, from the micro to the macro. Like I said, Grandpa told me that Grandpa never wore long pants. Short pants. That's what he's saying. He never wore short pants. Somebody was 6 and had an accident. Maybe, like I said, popping a Willie. Willie is a name. They said Willie Earl, jump in the broom. Maybe you would jump in the broom as a witch. Sylvadine is significant. Mommy Dearest, like I said, Medea, Madea. They said Culver City, Silver City, Culver City, Silver City. They said a silver dollar, a sand dollar, significant. Sylvadine, burn cream, burn notice as a show. What's Desperate Housewives? Hyacinth, they said. They said Rudy, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, but they're showing me Rudy. Medea goes to jail, Madea, and M-E significant. Main, yeah, they said draining the main vein. Maybe that's a problem. They show me burn unit, Sylvadine. Somebody got burnt the fuck up. They said acid. Oh shit, that's what they're saying. Battery acid, a copper top, Duracell, Energizer. Maybe the person is 6 or 3. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, they said tell them when I went to EKG, like I said, the flat line is coming through. Oh Lord Jesus God. Yeah, this has to come through. This has to come through. This is what they're telling me. I have to do a hello from. They said Hello Kitty, hello from heaven. I haven't done one of that in a reading. Look, it wasn't drugs. It was. They said Kurt Cobain is coming through. Remember, he said I didn't have a gun. I swear I don't have a gun. Swearing is significant. I swear I didn't do anything. I swear. I forgot what movie that was, but anyway, somebody's gonna get it. Buttery, Mrs. Buttersworth. Pancakes are significant. It said Krabby Patties, being crabby or having crabs. Believe in Your Magic is the name of the reading. I believe I said that already, but just in case I didn't. Yeah, they said First in Flight. Like I said, North Carolina. Like I said, Carolina Blue Kicks. They said Kick Kennedy is significant. And then they said Kicks as a wick. Kicks as a cereal. Kicks you while you're down. Yeah, believe in your own magic. This is why. They never wanted you to shine. It's my time to shine. You're getting caught up. Like I said, anybody wanting handouts. Didn't know that I was walking karma. Yeah, they said a blue check is significant. Blue check. Flower, be honest with yourself, but they couldn't. Okay? 17 is significant. Inquiring, minds want to know. The Jamaica Cleaner. Yeah, Valerie Chung. Cody Chung. Trisha Chung. Mel, I don't know what they said. Foster, Stearns and Foster. I don't know. Like I said, Harbor View. They said Florida. Like I said, Florida waters is significant. Burning Sage is at the top of this deck. It's a trigger warning for somebody. Okay? You could not come for me. I don't know who you lie and tell. I was adopted. I know that. Flowers as a name. The ancestors are giving me my flowers. I'm going to be 17 again. Star card in the Kipper, the gift card in the Kipper deck, and the star card in the tarot deck. 17 times 2 is 34. Now the math is starting to math. They said, now you're doing trigonometry. Well, try it. They said, you must go and hide your whole family. What you think we're wearing black for? Yeah, flat line. They said the ancestors are coming for you. Harbor View, the water is significant. You have made the Ramones. Pick up the pieces. Oh, shit. They said DME is significant. Like I said, MED. They said Medusa program. All these programs, contracts, leases, treaties, properties, time, energy, money, sex, artwork. They said jewelry is significant. Yeah, I remember when Grandpa died, you guys went and cleaned out Grandpa. They said cleaning your clock. A grandfather clock is significant? Yeah. Look, why am I so jealous of you? Upside down, red. Retired and extremely dangerous is out here. You couldn't forgive and you couldn't forget. So now we can't we can forgive you, but we never forget. 9/11. Never forget that it was always about the twins. Shining. They said twins and Jack. Like I said, the only one that hasn't been paid is the Jack of Spades. Like I said, the BDP came out. South Bronx came out before. KRS-One, because that's who we are. KRST, consciousness, God consciousness. Avatar is significant. They were twins. Eagle Eye is significant. They were twins. We just watched Deja Vu. Minority Report is significant. Back to the Future is significant. What I just watched? Da Vinci Code. I'm about to watch National Treasure. Da Vinci Code, Angels and Demons. I didn't finish. Twins are significant. Jack Nicholson. The Shining. What movie we just saw? The Joker. You thought this shit was a joke. You thought this shit was sweet. My name means sweet. But it wasn't sweet. They said a daddy-daughter dance is significant. The other guys. They said the hunger for more. G-Unit. G-Unit 50 is significant. Curtis as a name. Jackson as your name. Power. Power. They said the Hunger Games. And then they said the spoof. Those spoof movies. The Starving Games is significant. Yeah, that's where you about to be. This, look at the orange. You see that? Orange neon. And my name up in lights, N-I-N-E. See my 9 there? Like I said, my mind's my 9. My pen's my Mac 10. Y'all target? Y'all motherfuckers. They said Heartbreakers. Susan Sarandon. And what was her name? Yeah. So this is coming upside down. But this, it said riding your coattails. This is stuck up under here. Like I said, believe in your own magic. You are the oracle in the matrix. You are a golden child because you are the goat. Like I said, Jamaican is coming through very heavy right now. Goat mouth. They put goat mouth on the goat. And now you heartbroken. 17 again is significant. Why am I so jealous of you? Because you're bad mind. That's what they're telling me. You're a karmic baby. I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. That's meatloaf, and that's, look at this, clarifying. They said 3 out of 4 ain't bad. That's 3/4. That's 75. So 3/4, 75, 3/4, whatever. Fractions, decimals, Dewey Decimal significant. Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Like I said, Huey Lewis and the news. Now I'm about to I found out some shit. Masonry is significant. Mason jars, Mason temples, and I'm about to put it in the post. Like I said, the mail is significant. Somebody forge your signature. Go back to that. What I was about to put in my post is that somebody, the last 5 books that I read and the last 5 readings that you should go back to of mine and myself is included. Like I said, present company included. They said third base, gas face. You went to third base, but you didn't get all the way home. And now they show me Canada, Snow Informer. They said blue-eyed soul, okay? Blue-eyed devil, B-E-D, B-E-D. They said Jay Holiday put you to bed. And yeah, bed and bid. You about to do a bid. Be honest with yourself. You got gas and flatulence. You got fucked up intuition in your stomach. Now you can't... Can't breathe, can't speak. They said Tragic Kingdom. Gwen Stefani always come through. They said, I ain't no holla back girl, because I put that video. Banana significant. See? Banana pudding, banana cream. They said Jello. Remember? Jello. Why am I so jealous of you? Jello. Pudding. Maybe, man, they said Cosby Show. Rudy came up before. Medea goes to jail. Long Island. So what is that? OBGYN? What, she was a lawyer? Oh my God. Medical officers. They said the fiscal year. FY is significant. FY. Look at this. Clover. Like I said, Joan Jett. Crimson and Clover. Fire. Release your guilt. They could not. They could not forgive. Like I said, the bathtub reminds me of Whitney Houston. They said that was Nicki Minaj. 2 Chainz. Sacrifice. Don't know who the baby daddy is. Okay, Lala and Rocky, y'all coming up. Your daughter too. She looks like my brother, or does she? Because spell work allows you to see what the doer. They said the doer. Somebody speaks like that. Now they unhinged because you're 20. 20 is significant. 2000. So the number 20, what's your 20? They don't want to know where you at. No, you can't find out where I'm at, the spiritual gangster. Motherfuckers want to play. B and J, your brother, your mother, Deltra, Cummings, Fuller, Johnson, Gillis, y'all motherfuckers want to play. Knees, Carr, Riley, Chung, Chin. The ancestors are coming for you. They said 9 nights. I said Virgo was a sign of karma. Believe in your own magic. You did, but you shouldn't have. Look at this. 1, 2, 3 flames. 1, 2, 3. They said 1, 2, 3 flames might be significant. And 2 on the side. Release your guilt. They could not. 21 is, like I said, the yellow is significant. The sun, the fire. The fire water you have to walk through forever. 21 is significant. Like I said, destiny swap failed. And on the other side of poisoned food, and now it's on the other side of, the cards are getting mixed up as they always do. Now, 21 is upside down, but it's beside 26. Look at this. Can you make this shit up? 26. In the Kipper deck is great fortune. They do this shit for money. Scam artists. Joanna the scammer. Joanne. Terrell. Teray. All of y'all motherfuckers get the fuck out of my energy field. Tracy. Dwayne. Oh, everybody getting shouted out today. They said everything in this card is significant. It doesn't make wasting time. Wasting your breath. You don't have any breath. It said Wexford, Wexler, Wex, W-E-X, Wix, Wikipedia, Wix. But I think W-I-X is like GoDaddy, something like that. Yeah, GoDaddy. They said, Daddy, it's time. Steel magnolias. Look at the steel. Look at the steel. GQ and steel. Bishop. Somebody sacrificed the queen. Like I said, Black Knight. Hidden in plain sight. Hips never lie. No, they never do. 6 represents the mature lady in the Kipper deck, and it represents June, Lennox, Brown University, Jenna, all of y'all. Get out my energy field. Eleanor, Lindsay, Lewis. 6 represents Gemini, lovers. They're showing me 6, 17 minus 6 is 11. That's a justice card. Like I said, it said the mentors are significant. Demented, crazy in the range Rover is significant. Range. A switchboard is significant. A range, mean, median. What is it? Mean, median, mode, average, and range. Justice. They said Justice League. Justice. Children's Place. Oshkosh Bagosh. They said Smithsonian. Smithsonian. Smith, M-I-S-T son, and M-I-S-T-H son. And any variation of those names is significant. Lingerie is significant. They said Smitty. Smythe. They smite you because they're jealous of you. Like I said, Jello pudding, heartbroken, not a great fit. Plotting upside down. The ancestors are plotting for you. A family plot is significant. What movie we just seen the other day? Somebody had wedding problems. They have issues in their marriage because they found out that maybe that's why you killed Uncle Ozzy. That's what's coming through. My godfather is significant. The hero's journey, Act 5. Act 3 was a club in the Bronx. They said Amazuro significant. Plotting. They said Mingles and the Shingles are significant. Plotting. Okay. Undercover boss was hiding underneath, maybe underneath somebody's skirt. They said under shifraka where calypso play. Under the fracka where the calypso play. Soca is significant. Soca, calypso, reggae, dancehall is significant. Like I said, the West Indians ancestors have no behavior. We're returning the energy to you where it belongs. And you bitter and salty. They said Morton's as a name. Morton Downey Jr., Robert Downey Jr. Juniors are significant. Junior's cheesecake. Golden Cross is significant. Look, you're under suspicion, and we're going to leave it like that. Edibles are significant. Edible arrangements. Range Rover is significant. Fabulous is significant. They said, still run through Flatbush like the D line. Like I said, Colin Ferguson, be careful. Be careful out there now. You hear? They show me Dragon Slay them all. Uptown. They said they show me paid in full. Harlem, Uptown in the Bronx 6. 4, 5, and 6. 42nd Street is significant. 125th is where 4, 5, and 6 meet. But they said the closest point where those trains meet, that's significant for somebody. These people are not your family. Case is significant. A case of something, catching a case. They said catching a boat, a yacht, jumping off a boat, drowning off a boat. Family. Look, here go the fire again. The fire. Karate is significant. Martial arts is significant. Those wood floors are significant. Somebody oh my God. Somebody at school had a fucked up floorboard and they were playing some game on it. Family was there, family was watching, and that shit ran right into that woman's chest, that girl. That's significant. Right here, they said sixth sense is significant. The family suspected that you had a sixth sense and they tried to kill that shit. Look, put your fire out. Like I said, dimmer switch is significant. We had dimmer switch back in the day. All right, believe in your own magic. Yeah. You believed in your own magic, and natural magic, okay? Natural magic. You should be very proud of yourself. I am very proud of myself. I am, look, right next to this. Now they want to come and maybe pretend, oh, Melissa and Mommy Dearest. Venom. I didn't watch those either. They said Tom Hardy, and he plays twin boys. So twins are significant. Maybe the twins are finding, they said the silent twins. Yeah, the twins are silent because they have no words. I'm trying to find the words. Some people are finding out that their twin is on their bullshit. Some people are finding out that their twin is a magical, mystical, multidimensional, majestic being. Other people are finding out about their energetic twins, false twins, physical twins. I have all three. All right, Fuller House, like I said, man, listen, twins are significant. 17 again. Hunger and neighbors. Maybe somebody, when I was going through it, right? I never gave a fuck about what people think to an extent. And anything I gave a fuck about was me, outdated programming and spell work. Hunger and neighbors. I used to go to the food bank and the clothing closet. I have no problem saying that. And when I did, I used to get so much I used to give to my neighbors. Mia is significant as a name, or MIA is significant. Like I said, Flamingos, 305 is significant, 304 is significant. Hungry. Like I said, whole is life. This is Get Out, a Get Out movie. Maybe somebody's telling you to get out because, I don't know, they suspect you of stealing food. They said worst neighbor ever. I don't know. A townhouse is significant. TH, Tommy Hilfiger, Tommy. A Tommy gun is significant. Maybe they suspect their family. Somebody suspects family. Family suspicion, hunger, neighbor. Somebody suspects their family is hungry. Neighbor's hungry. Or somebody right next to this. Maybe somebody is starving, neglect. Hunger, neighbor, suspicion, family, children of the night, children of the corn. Maybe cornfield is significant, corn rolls, or being corny. Like I said, yellow is significant. The sun, children of the sun, that's what we're going back to. This is what we had to get rid of. People just dishonest, trust, you know what I'm saying. Speech impediment is significant. Plotting, like I said, family plot is significant. Dragon, slay them all. All right, Mel. You too. It said shout you out. We're coming uptown into the BX for you, sir. You and your little girl, because you want to play. You've been playing for the last 4, 5, 6 years. Matter of fact, you've been playing since 2010. So it's your time now. Like I said, still magnolias. Bananas are significant. They said 60 is significant. 50 and 60. Underneath Dragon, slay them all. See, red shoes. There's no place like home. Like I said, 50. 50 and 6 is significant. Being 5'6", Cinco de Mayo, 5'6" is a date. Plotting, does not have a car. Doesn't have a car. Cut the energetic ties. Like I said, homosexual. Feather is upside down. They said Elise as a name. Converse. Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. We just watched. I'm trying so hard to find the words. Believe in your own magic. You did. But they won't say shit about it. They won't say shit about it. Crying. They said cry baby. Cry baby. They're saying that, but they're saying Cry Baby as a movie. Johnny Depp. Like I said, Pirates of the Caribbean. Peter Pan is significant. Choosing moms. Choose Jif. Peanut butter and jelly. I always knew that you were jealous of me, sis. I always suspected it. I never knew it. I know now. Feather Gang, what's going on, sir? Copper top. You should be proud of yourself. Congratulations. You played yourself. You added more karma to your bloodline. Believe in your own magic. Basic bitch. Basic kitchen witches. Looking up Google spells and Wikipedia. You fucking dummies. 1, 2, 3, 4 people. Look, 3 people. They said turn it upside. 3 people sacrificed the golden child. 3 blind mice, they said. Groups of 3. That's how you dying. They said, I'm a survivor or you gonna be flying. Soul plane is significant. Yeah, my old shit sound like a soul plane. We about to nip this shit in the bud. Lauren London is significant. No. Believe in your own magic. You did. You are the apple of my eye. Like I said, apples are significant. Sir Isaac Newton. A Newton. A king's ton. Maybe 10 to 17 king's tons of new beginnings. Because you slayed your dragon. They're going to drag you on and on and on. Like I said, BDP, disturbing the peace. New York, Washington, that says Seattle. The apple is significant. Apple is a brand. Don't want you to know that you come from a demonic bloodline. You are the GOAT. Didn't want you around, wanted your energy. Skeleton key is Louisiana significant. Skeleton key. Someone having a skeleton key or the movie Skeleton Key is significant. Great health, great healing, great wellness. They said good housekeeping. Yeah. New house, who this? You are the apple of my eye. I messed up. Look. Lustful behavior. Messed up. Poison food, tell me more. Oh, you're getting the information. It's a trigger warning to you and everybody around you. I know I'm getting information that's gonna fucking trigger me. They said gender affirming care is significant. That clarifies what I already fucking know. They said Clarice as a name. Silence of the Lambs. Mary had a little lamb. Lucky Lefty. They said Lucky Strike, Lucky Brand. They show me 7 for all mankind, Lucky Strike, Lucky Brand, American Spirit, feathers. Somebody hit a brick wall. 310 is significant. 3 bricks is significant. 3 people named Brick. It being brick outside. Maybe family have to stay with neighbors. I had to stay with neighbors when we first came down here because my family didn't want me in their house. They just wanted my energy. Stephanie, what's going on? I'm always going to be here for you, Mel. I can always be real with you, Mel. She told me some shit that just fucked my head up, but we are right with it. My weight fluctuated my entire life because of spell work, and I never knew that. Being 3 is significant. Like I said, this is how you leave in that motherfucker by the 3s. The triangle significant. Up and down, triangle. That's water and that's fire. Like I've been saying, the fire, water, you have to walk through now. They said tree, the family tree. Like I said, Pirates of the Caribbean. Port Royal significant. Yeah, Port Royal. This is where we at. They show me animal. They said Muppet babies are significant. And now you can, and people talking like, wah, 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 wah. That's all you can fucking hear now. They said, crystals like that are significant. Like I said, bricks, you hit a brick wall. Whatever that means, bricks countries are significant. They said, lotus flower significant, tea, coffee, yoga mat, floral significant. Like I said, this reminds me of being in 6th grade. They said, yeah, 6th grade. I graduated from 6th grade and I had on a floral dress. I went from Jerry curls to straight hair. I was watching something about Jerry curls this morning and I was dying laughing. Okay, somebody, yeah, see, here goes the flowers, the roses, right on top of that rose. They said leave it right here and don't give no explanation. 10 is significant, all right? Golden birthday, 10, golden child, golden children. They couldn't forgive, and now you can't forgive them. They said they're all gonna laugh at you. Yeah, they think you forgot about them. How the fuck could we forget about somebody that's been abusing us? How the fuck could you forget? I would do anything for love, and I won't do that. And that's forgive and heal. Release guilt. Be honest with yourself about who you are. I said, I know who you are. You're the devil, which is the number 15 card. 15 to 17. 3 to 6 is significant. 26, 21, 10. 36, 10. The Addy. Maybe my neighbors at 3610 Harper Avenue was suspicious. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Damn. All right. Okay. Look at this. 16 is significant. That's a tower. Okay. For Georgia, look at the tower. The card that's 16 card in the Kipper deck is the tower card. And that card says tower. So for Georgia, for y'all motherfuckers in Georgia, it's going to be a full of house for y'all motherfuckers. Y'all be careful out there now. You hear? I forgave you, but I didn't forget. They said Redbone, childish Gambino. You wanted to be childish, like they said. You wanted to be crime mob, Gambino, Sopranos. You thought you, like I said, we have mob ties with the Most High. A scalpel significant, blades, wearing a mask. Now you can't dance. Like I said, daddy-daughter dance is significant. Dee-Dee. Dee-Dee's dots, dipping dots. Dee-Dee, you and your daddy. I hate to say it like this. You and your daddy is about to dance. You wasn't worried about them 2 little boys. Maybe you have 3 little boys or 4 little boys. I don't know how it go. When you have the hood mentality, it doesn't matter how many pictures you've taken. You bitches is in my energy field. Aisha. They said, Aisha, you are the girl that I never had, and I want to get to know you better. I don't know. Maybe somebody's a lesbianist. I don't know. Maybe your 17-year-old is LGBTQ or bisexual. I do anything for love, but I won't do that. Well, open your mind. It's your child. You love them, don't you? Right? Open your mind. Stop being bitter and salty for these babies that are coming in to bring the gifts in. Release your guilt. Stop worrying about what other people think. Worry about what God thinks. Worry about what your babies think. Be honest with yourself so you can be honest with your children, with the people around you. You can stand in your truth. They show me 17, 6, 6, 17 is significant. Maybe 6, 17. Oh shit, they said prom. They're playing our dance. Yeah, they're playing our dance. They said beep. Can't plot no more. Not a great fit. There's something in my fucking ear. Ningy ningy. The ningy ningy is in the fucking ears. Yeah, Jamaica coming through very heavy. Yeah, we just make different, all right? The land of water, wood and water welcomes you, Melissa. And it rejects any motherfucker who came against you. You guys be well. See you next video.